Brought to you by Penguin.
Liquid Crystal Nightingale by Eeleen Lee. Read by Olivia Dowd. Chapter 1. Pleo Tanza made a vow as she rode the T-car network to the ends of Chatoyance, her home city settlement. Leave. Although not right at this moment. She sat in the last carriage of the T-car as it sliced through the air, and if she jumped out now, she would end up on, and like, the streets below. A total mess. All T-cars ran along miles of track suspended above the streets, and she could see the moss-green band of a minor canal flowing beneath the window on her right. People assembled on the station platforms built above the tracks. The passing T-car illuminated their faces, and Pleo glimpsed them staring into the middle distance like the passengers in the carriage. The 6 passengers teetered on the edge of narrow seats, or leaned against beige walls scoured so often they acquired a uniform sand-blasted finish. Chatoyance ensconced themselves in cocoons of inattention on the T-car network. After the death of Sarusa, her twin sister, Pleo duly swapped her cocoon for armour. Unlike these people, her life would not degrade into routine. Thanks to her vows, she rode with purpose today. They provided her with much-needed spiritual ballast, no different from the prayers wrapped together with amulets and mementos sold to the tourists and devotees at the temple of Gachala, the emerald sun at the centre of the Archer's Ring system. The commuters around Pleo covered their eyes at the same moment, as if taking part in a choreographed dance. It meant the T-car was nearing the temple. The looming prism of vivid teal speckled with gold mirror fragments was an architectural marvel. But the sunlight reflecting off the cantilevered roof made the view dangerous, despite the thick UV film coating the T-car's windows. Pleo averted her gaze as the diffused light bleached the carriage interior for a few seconds. Right now, there would be a few senior nuns at the entrance to greet devotees and visitors, exhorting them to pray to Gachala, the emerald sun, for better tomorrows. An emerald sun made as much sense to Pleo as the temple's architectural opulence. Gachala was a simmering green at sunset for only a minute, when its light was scattered through a cleaner atmosphere due to a lull in activity between shine shifts. Still, she had visited the temple once a week, and only stopped going when Sarusa died. Over the past year, she attempted to keep a journal in Sarusa's honour, since her sister had always confided in her diary. The expected outpouring of words failed to manifest after Sarusa's unplanned funeral. But during the early rush-hour commutes, Pleo found herself scrawling the same words over and over again onto her standard-issue mothwing paper pad. Chatoyance means cat's eye in Old Tehran French. People who live here are called Chatoyance, and those who don't live here assume the city blinks when seen from space. But they're wrong. There is no giant eye that opens and closes. We have city zones which light up, one after the other, in bands of light that travel towards each other at the centre of Chatoyance and meet at the pupil. When a band lights up, the other zones remain dimmed. Chatoyance who work when their professional zone lights up call the 8-hour period a shine shift. Those living in the unlit zones are supposed to rest and sleep. I can't sleep since Sarusa died. Other passengers never cared for Pleo's notes. Their sporadic attention turned to the highlights, news updated in real time and printed on moth paper strips, generated by a pair of specialised carriage columns. One detailed T-car running times, delays and station statuses, and the other column was for news. These highlights fluttered like prayer flags every time the T-car hit.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?